Hi guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're in for chest and arms. So this is week 17 of this push-up now. Just done like a 16-week push block. We're going into like a 4 to 6 week kind of pullback, maintenance, health phase kind of thing, which is starting now this week. So we'll run this for the next 4 to 6 weeks and then be able to carry on the push because it's a long off season, so we kind of need to break it up a bit, make sure appetite's not hitting any walls, which we were on the brink of. So kind of reset that, hold body weight for 4 to 6 weeks, or just let it do what it wants to do. Obviously just not go down, and then we can carry on pushing after this little block that we're doing now, and carry on the push like we were for the last 16 weeks. But yeah, in for chest and arms today. Main compound, Smith, incline. Accessories, pec deck, starting with. And then moving into the rest session, so we'll take you through movement by movement and go from there. Hey. Yep. Come on then. Yep.
Good, mate. Take it there. So,
Stay with me.
good, mate.
Come on. Jesus Christ. It's horrible fitting. Yes. +3, fuck you. Pretty much halfway through the session now. Pec deck done, incline Smith, hammer press, nitro press. Then we go into our kind of last fly for chest. So this is strictly just a chest session, no delt movements in at all. And then after our cable fly, we go into arm work. So we hit 2 tricep, 1 bicep. It's probably one of my favorite sessions of the week. Just sort of like training chest. I think everyone likes training chest, but Progression's been good so far. Some +2s, some +3s, which is really good to see. They always come out of nowhere in terms of strength. We normally take like 3 or 4 weeks before this, where it's like struggling to get +1s or just about to get +1s. So to see +2s and 3s is a good sign. Means what we're doing outside the gym is working and benefiting. So let's carry on this. Cable flies to do next, 3 sets, and then arm work. Partial. Wait. Yep. One more. Yeah. Coming into our last movement of the session now, which is a single arm preacher curl. Just done, as you've seen, long rope tricep push down and a single arm nitro extension, which are 2 tricep movements, pretty brutal, the single arm, and then into this arm one now, which is our single arm preacher curl. So yeah, this is our last movement of the session, and then we go into, I say we'll get some posing done in the posing room, probably like 3 or 4 rounds. Just go through mandatories, make sure we're all set on that, and then that'll be session done. But yeah, happy with today. Movements went well, progressing nicely. Like I said, into this 4 to 6 week block now, where we're just going to pull back slightly and really try and probably get some condition back, definitely get some appetite back as well, as I've been hitting walls in terms of appetite probably 2 weeks ago when we were doing back-to-back high days, which is, it's going to come with an off season, but yeah, just want to get appetite back, get that reset, and then we can start pushing again. So yeah, we'll get that last movement done, and then I'll probably do a little outro when we do some posing. Okay. That is Chest and arms done. Big session done. Good start to the week. Always nice to kind of start with that session just because it starts me off in terms of intensity that I need to be at, whether I'm going to have a good week or not, to be honest. I'm just going to move this down a bit. It's a bit more level. Whether I'm going to have a good session or not really, kind of starts that mindset into this week of training after yesterday's rest day. You know, fresh week, new start, more progress to be made. I might have mentioned this before, always on my stories on Instagram, but I try and look at progression in a weekly basis. Obviously, as you should, but some people kind of look back in like a month's time and see how far they've come, see what needs to be done, see if they're actually making progression or not. I try and look at it as like, in terms of a week, what have I done, how have I progressed, and even in like terms of the shape of the physique, how the physique's coming on, because if you're very meticulous with what you do and you're very detailed, a slight change in the plan can change the look of the physique in a matter of a week, and you can look different in a week's time. Obviously you don't get the scale of seeing muscle being added on a weekly basis, but you can see little things. If you look at your physique for long enough, and I take physique shots fucking 2-3 times a week, so I'm kind of constantly looking at my physique and how we're getting on. But just in terms of like seeing if you're going in the right direction, making sure that boxes are being ticked on a daily. You know, sessions are always progressing. I always log my sessions in my logbook, so always have this with me. And that was today's session. So I write on the left side what numbers I need to get for that session. So I'll look back on last week, say for example, Smith incline, 75 aside for 7. That's what I wrote in this week. Last week I got that for 6. So I only write what I need to get. So I literally just tick boxes on the other side, like that, if I've got them or not. Obviously the goal is to get all ticks for the whole session, which means we've progressed on every single movement. I don't really look at it in terms of progressing on with load and reps, or load or reps every single week, because that's just unrealistic. There'll be some movements in there where I'll take several weeks and focus on just execution alone and nothing else until that's nailed, and then I'll move on to looking at reps. But some movements I'll take a rep every session and get to the top of the rep range, add more load. Some movements you can just carry on progressing every week in terms of load and reps. There's not many, but there are some I've come across which you can do that, as long as you're keeping execution tight. As long as you're not cheating yourself with reps and changing the speed of execution, the range of motion. Trying to cheat yourself into progressing in reps or load just to say that you've progressed. That's where it really comes down to like fine details, and where you really need to understand your training and how you're actually doing things, instead of just coming in and randomly moving things just from A to B. You need to really look at your training in detail if you want to make those specific changes and specific progression markers. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling. That is session done, first of the week. Really good. I'm going to get some posing done now, a couple of rounds. And then meals will start. Got a check-in today as well, so I'll probably let you know next week on what the plan this week was, because I don't know yet. But macros at the moment, calories at the moment, training day 5,410. Rest day is about just over 5,000, I think, 5,1, I think, on a rest day. So, and a high day goes up to like 6,000 calories or more, which we do at least once a week on a training on legs. If Luke feels we need 2, we'll put 2 in. I'll do a high day Tuesday and Thursday, which I did last week, and weight didn't move last week, so it'll be interesting to see what he does today. But moving into this little health phase, you know, to be blunt about it and specific, bringing drugs down. We have not at all scraped the surface, we're only just scraping the surface in terms of drugs. I think this is the least amount of drugs I've used in an off-season so far. It seems like as I go further into my bodybuilding journey, I'm using less drugs. I just want to be transparent with you and tell you exactly what's going on. You know, and the reason for this 4 to 6 week window is just to pull drugs back a bit and run more of like a TRT level dosage for 4 to 6 weeks, and then we'll push again. You know, you can't be on the red line or pushing for 1 to 2 years straight. It wouldn't be beneficial, and if you can do that, then you're not pushing hard enough. So 16 weeks, little block to pull back a bit, push again, and yeah, that's the plan. So got pull tomorrow, rest day Wednesday, legs on Thursday, rest day Friday, delts and arms on Saturday, and then a rest day Sunday. So that is this week's video. I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you took something from it. Little, you know, view of the movements and what we're doing at the moment. Probably pretty similar to what I filmed last time for chest, but this is the reality of bodybuilding. It's very monotonous and the same. So yeah, I'll leave it there, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.